What's up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how I made this beat for PinkPantheress. Alright, you guys, let's get into it. So this time I kind of went for a more chill vibe. I started off with these keys from Analog Lab. It was a preset from my boy Emil Moore. It was the Islands preset. I also threw a shaper box to widen it up a bit, and then a Pro Q2 where I took out some of the mids. It was made up of two basic chords. The next thing I did was add another preset from Analog Lab, Text You Back. It was a guitar preset. I didn't put too much on there other than this Pro Q2 where I also filtered out some of the lows and some of the mids. The next thing I added was another layer from Analog Lab. It was a pluck string preset. I didn't put actually anything on there just because I thought it sounded good just the way it was. I then added one more Analog Lab preset. It was a wind synth preset called Haruto's Mystic Split. I threw a shaper box on there to give it like a pumping feel with Pro Q2 where I filtered out a lot of the low end and some of the mids. So it sounded like a well, it gave the flute sound a more natural vibe. Super simple and yet super catchy. I went back to Analog Lab and added an ambient pad, this melancholy preset. And the last thing I added to the melody was this vocal chop. I also threw some shaper box on there. It was some random Motion Rhythmer 2 preset. That's what this sounds like. And I chopped some of it up as well to give it a more unique, non-repetitive sound. And the full melody sounds like this. Now we're ready for the drums. I got this hi-hat loop from Splice, and I chopped some of it up and kept this like small section. It was just the hi-hats. I took out some of the percussion and all that and just kept this part. The next thing I added was another open hat loop, also from Splice. I ended up getting a rim shot. And the kick. So the full drums together sound like this. So now with the drums and melody, it was almost there. The only thing that I felt was missing was the bass. So I added this sub, which I want to say was a preset from Analog Lab as well. So the full drum and bass sound like this. And just to break down the structure to you, like I do with all my beats, I always start off with the hook and then I build the verses around that. This time I kept it super simple where I got the piano and the guitar as the intro. I added some effects and went straight to the hook. From there, I went to the first verse, then back to the hook, then to the second verse, and ended with the hook and an outro. Again, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please drop a like, comment, and continue to subscribe. I'll be doing more of my beat breakdowns here in the future. I'll be doing more tutorials. So if you have any artists you want to see me do a tutorial for, please drop it in the comments below. Also, don't forget to follow me on all social media platforms. My handle is the same on everything at Self Not Myself. Especially my Twitch. I plan on doing some more live cookups in the future. So I'll be using that platform for that. I'll be doing some IRLs and maybe even some other stuff, right? I don't know. But if you guys can, please follow my Twitch and all my other socials. That'd be great. Again, thank you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed the video. Here's the final beat.